a Twitter? Sorry, twatter. Did they even have a twatter? Oi, you twat. I'm a Twitter your twatter. What? I'm a twatter your Twitter. The many quotes of Game Busters J. Ho! Ho! Grenades, okay. Is that a hammer? What the hell? I got juggled by bombs. Gotta speed up.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot, quick, while I hold him back.
I don't have my sound mode on. Oh. Oh. Tifa! Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No. Oh, no. No, I don't die. I thought I was. Alrighty. We are back with more Lugia, not Pokemon, Legaia 2. I don't know why they call it Legaia and not Legend of Legaia. They just get rid of Legend of Legaia, but I promise it is still part of the Legaia series. They just got rid of the Legend part and then called it Legaia 2 Dual Saga. Maybe they thought Legend of Legaia 2 Dual Saga would be too long. I can't English today. I don't know, but that's what it's called anyway. I was having this thought process where some people on social media were talking about Hyrule Warriors and how, like, when Hyrule Warriors came out, it was kind of an interesting thing for Zelda because it was just something different, right? It was Dynasty Warriors, which isn't anything new, but never been done with Zelda characters before, and they gave us an original story, but with like time travel elements in terms of like bringing a bunch of Zelda characters from like different eras, you know, like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and that. And they updated it, right? They gave us a 3DS version, which added a bunch of stuff, and then they ported like the deluxe edition, which I still haven't got, and I'm debating on whether to pick it up. Where it's got all this stuff. I don't know if they added anything else new, but they just kind of like put everything that the Wii U had, because I don't remember it was a Wii U game. Surprised that ran at all, to be honest. And the 3DS version put it all in one game. But people talking about how it might have been interesting if they made an actual sequel to that game or something like that, rather than let's just take like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and turn them to Hyrule Warrior games, which I don't know if people wanted, but they did it anyway, because I guess Nintendo was like, yo, Breath of the Wild sells so well, we're gonna milk that shit. You know, before long, there might be a Final Fantasy VII Dynasty Warriors game. You never know. There might be. You know, there might just very well might be. But, I was thinking of how it's called Hyrule Warriors, and I know why. It's because it's supposed to be Dynasty Warriors, but there's no like Legend of Zelda. Right, it's not called The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors, it's called Hyrule Warriors. And I thought to myself, and I was like, fans of Zelda will know that it's obviously a Zelda game because you put the word Hyrule Warriors. But a casual fan, or someone who's new to Zelda, will they actually know it's a Zelda game until they actually like see footage or see screenshots, right? Like with just for the title alone. If you said to someone like, what do you think Hyrule Warriors is? What kind of game is it? And someone might be, if they know Dinosaur, like so some sort of Dinosaur Warriors game, like yes it is, but for a different franchise. And it's like, do you know what the franchise is? And someone like, it's like something to do with Hyrule. I don't know what Hyrule is. You know, like how many people who aren't really Zelda fans, or someone that don't really play Zelda, how many people would be like, if you put the word Hyrule, that they'll be like, oh yeah, it's a Zelda game. I was just thinking, I was like, would I'm pretty sure Hyrule Warriors sold pretty well anyway, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered too much. But I almost wondered because I feel like Legend of Zelda as a brand, as a name, already just sells. It's just like anything Pokemon. It just the word Pokemon, it sells. I almost wonder if the game, because some people say that it feels like Hyrule Warriors is kind of niche compared to most older games, and I almost wonder if it's because it's called Hyrule Warriors and not The Legend of Zelda, right? Because if it's The Legend of Zelda, people already know immediately, obviously, it's a Zelda game. But if you just say Hyrule Warriors, fans of Zelda will know, and most casual fans will probably know. But if you're someone who's not aware of it, you might be like, oh, this is a Zelda game. Oh, it's not called like Zelda Warriors, right? It's not called The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors. It's just called Hyrule Warriors. And I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder if it would get more notice and be less niche if it was titled The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors. Because they titled the Breath of the Wild game, right? Didn't they tell like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity? So it's not like they're hesitant in going for a longer name. They did Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And then they did was it Hyrule Warriors The Imprisoning War? Yeah, I don't know. You could say Hyrule Warriors is kind of a catchy name. It's simple. But I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, I really like the original Hyrule Warriors. And I would have rather more of that than what they've been doing, but it is what it is. And I was just thinking, yeah, I wonder if the name Legend of Zelda would have taken that further, though. But I don't know, just a random thought. I don't. What does that have to do with Legend of Legaia? Nothing, really. Legend of Legaia, Legend of Zelda. Clearly, what I'm trying to say is that we need a Dynasty Warriors Legaia game, even though Legaia itself is a pretty niche franchise. So, you know. Anyway, so we're going to ignore what happened last time. I'm not going to tell you what happened last time if you don't know. If you happen to be watching this randomly on YouTube or something, sometime down the line, if this could be weeks or months down the line or whatever. If you don't know what happened, don't worry about it. But all you need to know is that I leveled up 3 levels. And I think of outside of like maybe 1 or 2 stuff, like maybe increase my defense by like 2 points. I've got, as far as I know, the best equipment at the moment. Unless I wanted to maybe grind for materials and try to like, you know, make some, like combine some stuff. But at the same time, I don't think the materials I need is available anyway, because you tend to get them from monsters. So I think this is just like what it is, right? We are level 14. I hope that whatever may come will be alright. Good news, we should hopefully finally get our origin powers. We still don't have anybody else to play with technically, because Maya is just kind of, she's almost like an assist character at the moment. She can't do anything, and I don't know when she becomes available. I have a sneaky suspicion Kazan might be playable before her. Again, it's been a while, so I don't remember when she's able to. But my understanding is that I wouldn't be surprised she'll get her powers. She'll be able to use her powers when she gets her voice back. That's my guess, anyway. But yes, we met Kazan, the martial artist with the Earth power, the Earth origin. Okay. I forgot about this guy. So this guy's sitting down here. I think he's called Kojiro. He is a traveling merchant, and I guess he's just kind of like a, hey, if you're in a situation where you might not necessarily be able to go to a shop somewhere and buy something and get material, like, you know, oh, you're in a situation where you can't leave, you're like locked into story. He, I guess, turns up, right? He turns up and he's like, I got you, just come to me. And he sells you some weapons, some armor. I don't know if you can combine stuff with him, but he sells you the weapons and armor. And items and accessories, which is handy, right? Because if I try to leave right now, I can't leave. So I guess he's just kind of here as a safety net to be like, don't worry, right? You're not locked in. You're not stuck where you can't get any items now. here comes Kojiro, conveniently. There was a cutscene where I completely forgot about this. So when I went out to grind, and when I came back, there was a cutscene, and I was like, well, I can't show you guys this cutscene, but you're not missing much. All you need to know is that this guy was just talking to Kazan, kind of harassing Kazan over something. He's like, he wants something off of Kazan, and Kazan's like, you can't have it. And he's like, well, I'm just going to stay here until you change your mind. Kazan's like, whatever. And he just goes off to tending his dead plants. And he's just like, hey, if you want to buy anything from me, I'm a traveling merchant. So that's Kojiro. Yeah, all right. So I think, hopefully, we're just going to say we're good. If you need to rest, by the way, you can just go into the old shack here and rest again. The save is right here. No particular reason why I'm highlighting that, but we got no new techniques because we're still on 4 blocks, so we can't do 5 blocks yet. I don't remember when we get 5 blocks. It might even be tied to my origin. I don't know, but let's go. I haven't gone very far. Hopefully we should be good. Hopefully audio's good. I did check my camera, done a couple of tests. So hopefully I should be in sync. So we're stronger now. So I feel more confident about being in this area. Let's just hope, because we should have a tough fight coming on, which is mostly going to be scripted. But, oh, that's good. So hopefully we should be alright. Sure, we'll do this. This is good. We got a surprise attack, so. One second, I'm just going to turn down audio on my end. It won't affect you guys. I don't want to echo in too much. Hopefully that's okay. I do have to wonder, because I'm not someone who does this professionally, let's be honest. You know, I only have my 300 pound professional mic. It is actually 300 quid. But like, I say professional as in like, this isn't my job, but I have to wonder, I don't know, how do people block out sound from like your TVs and your monitors? Because I know there are a lot of people who don't wear like headphones for their audio and stuff, so they must have like speakers or whatever while they're recording their mic. And I'm thinking, how do you get that, how do you not get feedback on your mic? Like, don't get me wrong, this is a good quality mic and it's decent at not picking up, you know, background sounds, but it still picks up background sounds. So I don't know how people, you know, listen clearly to audio out on their speakers and not are we back? That's been doing that lately, and I don't know if it's this game or if it's just my Elgato is dying. I've had this Elgato for a while, and I have a funny feeling I'm probably gonna have to get a new one. And I suppose if I eventually do, I'll probably get a different one. I'll probably upgrade rather than just go for the same one. I don't even think they sell. I'm not even sure they sell this one anymore. This is like the original Elgato, Elgato HD60, but I think they're more focused on 4K now. Even though I don't think I can record 4K. I'm recording 1080p, but anyway, I'm saying shit. Let's do Thunder Flash. Luckily this, oh, I stole something. Luckily this Stone Beast is slow. He hits hard, but he's slow. So I tend to be faster than him at least. Honestly, I might even level up again to level 15. But I'm also thinking like Maya's like level 8 or 9. And it's like, I don't want to be too ahead of her, right? But I don't know. It's something that bothers me sometimes in RPG when you get when you're a certain level and you're like, hey man, I feel like I'm at a decent level. I'm not too over leveled or anything that the game's too easy, right? I'm still getting a decent challenge. and then they give you a party member, and they're like 3 levels lower than you, and you're like, am I over leveled? I don't feel over leveled. Yet you're giving me a character that's 3 or 4 levels yet lower than me. All right. I don't know. I just don't like the unevenness. You know, I don't mind if it's like 1 level, maybe 2, but 3, like anything below that, I'm like, I want everyone to be level 30, not like 3 characters at level 30 and 1 at like 26 or 27. It's like, what? Uh-oh. Well, at least these guys are weak, but they are kind of annoying. They're very fast. They don't do that much damage, but they're very fast, and they like to do this. They like to do mortal fear and cause venom. I'll be honest. I haven't really had venom do anything to me yet, I don't think. Unless I'm crazy, but I feel like I haven't. You know? He's gonna do mortal fear again, that's not gonna do anything. That's a waste of your turn. But, you know. But hey. That just makes me slower? I don't know. Like, you'd think it would, like, sap my health away or something. Right? But well, okay. I guess it does. It does, but it seems so little that I don't notice it. There's a little number at the bottom left that I just caught. And I swear half the time I just don't notice it. But I did see it sap away my health. So, so I kind of just ate my words right there. But I guess I just wasn't paying attention. But I feel like it's so hard not to notice that. It's like in the bottom part of the health, you see a little number pop up. So I am getting my health drained, but I ate my words immediately. Luckily, it doesn't like stick, so I don't have to worry about that. It's not like some games where you were poisoned outside of battle, like Dragon Quest can do that. Dragon Quest 8 does that. Oh, I wonder if that will come into play later. I wonder. Not yet though. Yeah, so hopefully we're good for now. I don't know what's exactly going to entail in this stream outside of getting my origin, but flower power. Sure, we'll do True Moon Slash. True Moon Slash I like because it's very flashy. Yeah, he does like a flip slash. Like, that's pretty cool. I think you can also stun. But I don't know what the percentage of stunning with that is. But it's just something that you can do. Right. Flowery Perry. There we go. There. Okay. We should hopefully be good for now on healing items as well. I made sure to stock up and we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Don't know if there's going to be any more treasure chests or anything going up here, but I'll tell you one thing. There is one game that I do want to play that I have bought on Steam, but I haven't played it yet. It's called Racoin, if I remember correctly. And what caught me was I watched the demo. Someone played a demo of it. I was curious. And they are like, if you're an old head who went to the arcades back in the day, did you ever do those penny machines where you put those pennies in and then you see like the coins, like the 2p machines or whatever, 2p, 1p machines. Sometimes they had like, I think 10p machines. 10p's are obviously a little more expensive. 2p ones were like the you know, the easier ones to do. I would literally, because sometimes I'd have so much change. If I ever go to the arcades, I would go there and just use all my 2p changes and 2p's and 1p's on the machine on the machines. You know, and try and like get all the money out. Sometimes they even have little like prizes. You might get like a keychain or something, or a little squishy toy or something, right? I think the 10p ones had better prizes, but again, you gotta have 10p's. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. Especially like I like to say that like in a way my family was a family budget. I can't say we were poor, but we weren't rich. We were kind of just like how can I describe it? Like we were not quite middle class. Maybe like just like we were like under middle class, but we weren't poor, right? Um, but we weren't poor, but my mom was very 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 good with money growing up. She was always very good with money. So she she saves when she needs to, and she makes good use of money, and you know what I mean. So we so in that sort of sense, right, we would do things like that, and it's like, oh yeah, like we had just a bunch of 2Ps, right? We always had loads of 2Ps, and sometimes I'd go with my nan, and even she would have 2Ps that she would just give me, or like my cousin, because I used to go quite a lot to the arcades with my cousin growing up, because we were pretty close, me and my cousin. And so that's just something we used to do, and sometimes with my mom and my dad and my sister. There was definitely something, I don't know, there's just something very satisfying about those coin machines. And this rat coin game is basically that. So it's hitting on my childhood nostalgia of
I gotta keep going.
you know, the pennies, the penny machines, right? The 2Ps and the 1Ps, but in video game form. And I was watching someone play it, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I think I wanna play this. So I've bought it, but I just haven't had the chance to play it. I've been doing other things. So I just haven't got around to playing it, but it's sitting there on my Steam library, and I definitely want to try it. I feel like if I can if I can bring back that childhood nostalgia for me, I might be playing that game for a while. Again, it looked really fun. I was like, oh man, that's super nostalgic. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to try this now. So yeah, Rat Coin, in case anybody is curious, but it's basically just like those 2P machines. I even used to watch a show, a UK show called Tipping Point, which was kind of like a similar thing. It was a game show where they had it wasn't coins, but like they had like these what do you call them, but little plates, like little like plates, right, that kind of act like coins, little circle plates that act like coins. And obviously you would win big money the more of these little pin plate thingies that would drop down. And some of them would be like, oh, if you get like the star one, you get like a massive, you get like £1,000 if you get the star one or whatever. And they would have to answer a bunch of questions, and then you'd be like, do you want to go on slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, and then the machine will pop it down, and you have to basically pray that you get lucky, that it literally tips the stuff out and stuff. I used to watch that because again, it's literally just those machines at the arcades. So I used to watch that. And that's not even like when I was younger. I'm talking like mid to late 20s. I was watching that, especially when I was mostly kind of confined at home. It ended up being a situation where I was watching daytime TV, and so the Tipping Point was just something I ended up watching, and I was like, I kind of liked it just for the childhood nostalgia, right? Nostalgia will almost always get to me. Almost always. Damn, Venom. I didn't even like that movie.
That one hurt.
No, I didn't mind it. I only watched the first Venom movie. I didn't watch the... There was 2, wasn't there? I didn't watch the second one or the third one. The second one's like with Carnage in it, I think. I thought the first one was fine. That was alright. I don't watch that many superhero movie stuff these days. I don't know, man. I kind of just fell out and didn't keep up with a lot of Marvel stuff. And I don't know, it's just kind of daunting. It's daunting to me to watch all these Marvel films that I never watched. So I just don't. Because I think I just realized I'm not as into... I got ambushed, but this guy's just going to run away. That's just what this guy does. Yeah, I think this is just a rare enemy. I assume this is just a rare enemy that gives you XP. Yeah. Like a metal slime. I would love to take one out and see how much experience you get. But they always run away. I wonder if they always run, or if it is like metal slimes where it's a very like high chance that they will run, but you might get lucky and they won't, or you literally have to be faster than them, or you have to get lucky and like ambush them or something, right? They have to not notice you. I'm not sure. Again, it's been a long time, so I'm slowly re-experiencing this game like I'm experiencing it for the first time. Oh, is that it? There's another save right here. We're already... This is a short trek if this is how far we're going. I don't know. The cave could be a dungeon though. The cave could definitely be a dungeon. There might be a time where I start running. But I feel like for me, the only time I avoid combat usually is honestly if the opponents are weak, and I feel like there's just no point fighting them because the experience at this point is just not worth the time. And so I'm talking about, hey man, I'm only going to fight things that are going to give me good XP. At the moment, these guys are fine, right? I'm around this area's level, so I'm fine with fighting these guys. You know what I mean? I'm fine with fighting these guys because they're not like slimes, right? I'm not like level 20 and I'm getting like free experience from slimes. It's like, no. These guys are giving me like 400, which is not bad. Hello, Footloose. Hope you're doing alright this Friday. I hope you're all doing alright this Friday, or whenever you're watching this. I hope you're all doing alright. There's been a lot of craziness going on in the world, and a lot of personal things are always happening with me in the world, in my life and stuff and whatnot. Video games isn't always an escape, but it has been, right? It has been. It definitely has been. Just kind of depends, right? Sometimes I'm not even in the mood to play a video game, which is rare, but it does happen. All right, let's go in this cave. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Eh? Mountain Morgue's Cave. Yeah, I wonder if this is just going to be a dungeon. Do. The more I listen to this music, the more I like it. Although, I'm not going to lie. I feel like... Is that it? That's a big guy. I feel like... I've only heard like 3 or 4 tracks so far. Like I've already heard this track several times, but... So I don't know how big the OST is in this game, if you know what I mean. I mean... Dragon Quest does kind of do that as well, where it's like almost every dungeon has like the same sort of dungeony music. And I think the only reason I don't tend to mind is usually because I like it, right? It sounds good. So are we just gonna go straight in and fight him? Is that it? We're literally just going to try and ruin this guy's... He's going to clobber us. Look at this guy. Look at this monstrosity. This moss giant. Look at him. He's going to kill me. And we're just going to... We're going to kill this... Wow, I don't... He's probably going to kill us. We're gonna attack this guy. And he's like, oh, I'm just trying to eat. Guy's just trying to eat. Leave him alone. All because we're pathetic and can't summon our own origins, man. Can't. Oh, Lang, what do you suck? Stop sucking, Lang. Says the guy who sucks. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. What if he even... Dude, what if he isn't even the Mountain Morgue? This dude's like, eh? Who are you? Yeah, that'd be funny if he wasn't even the Mountain Morgue. That'd be so funny. There we go. I have no idea how this is going to end, but... No, it says it's the Mountain Morgue. Oh, he's good. It looks kind of friendly, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, I suppose, what's his name? Kazan did say this creature's usually kind of gentle, but if you provoke it, it will attack you. So it's kind of like, yeah, leave it alone, right? I doubt things like this will work on boss fights, but let's just do something. We're at full HP, so let's just throw a move out. Oh yeah. Holy scripted, we do no damage. He's like, eh? Is that supposed to do something to me?
It's not working. What should I do?
Use your origins. I told you, stop sucking. It's gonna destroy you. Ready? Power punch. Damn.
That all you got?
Damn. Let's try a true moon slash. Yeah, that'll do it. Block normal cancels all damage. He's just looking at you like, eh? Power punch. Ow.
That all you got?
Should I heal now? I'll heal now. I don't, not for any particular reason, but I don't trust myself. Sometimes you make bad decisions. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna one-shot us. Hit you! Damn. Yeah, that killed me. That technically killed me. Yeah, scripted battle, you know. I do so love scripted fights. Oh! That if there was any time you would revive with your firepower, like, oh well, that's the end of the game, guys. I guess Lang just doesn't have what it takes. And then it faded to black.
Like those two.
Oh God. Not those two.
It's the same thing.
But I don't know why, but
I the same as them?
he makes me laugh. He just stands there in power stances. It's like aura farming.
Within your soul is another spirit. You must conjure it now.
Who's saying that to me?
It will give you strength.
I don't think it's Kazan. Who's talking to me? Who's saying that? Didn't sound like Kazan to me. Where have I heard Kazan's voice yet? I forget. Because that's the thing, that there's not...
Another power lies within me.
There's voice acting, but not as much as you'd think. There is still a lot of reading in this game. I finish you all! Oh no! Things are going to be very bad for you, buddy. I mean, he's literally made of moss, and I have the power of fire. I don't think things are going to end very well. JK not dead. Bro, what is that? What is that Final Fantasy 16 Clive stance right there? On this, I swear. Speaking of fucking fire creatures, Clive. Maybe that's where 16 got it from. They were like, yo, that one moment in Legaia. I can hear the music now. God, 16's music is so freaking good. I need to go back to that game at some point. I really do. I really do. That game has oh yeah, now I have MP, by the way. This game has 16 has mixed opinions. And it's not a perfect game, but when I first played it, it was a trip, right? It was a trip. I ended up liking it way, way more than I thought I would, you know? Well, I mean, we've literally got our origin. I think the game's trying to tell us to use our special powers, so... Flaming Fish! Do it. Do it. This is it Legaia? I think it's Legaia. Finally. There he is. Punch him really hard, but with fire. There you go. Damage! Actual damage. Is it dead, or would we just weakened him? Ouch. Can I do damage to you yet? I don't know, but I'm gonna use the origin again. I don't know if I can do normal damage or not. 16 is definitely a mixed bag with a lot of people, but I don't know. I liked it. Like, do I like it as much as say Remake or Rebirth? No. But they are different types of games, believe it or not. You know, they're just different. 16 is more like a Devil May Cry with some okay, I won. With like some RPG. Did I actually? Hey, there we are. There's Legaia. Hey, 15 blocks. I don't know if it's because I'm level 15 or if it's because I have my origin, but it means 5 combos. Five command combos now. Nice. Did we actually kill it or just defeat it or something? I kind of feel bad if I just killed the thing, but yo, what's up? I'm Legaia. Fire incarnate. Dude was like, about fucking time. What took you so long? I don't know. Lang's kind of new to this though. I'll give him. I mostly take the piss. I'll give him some slack, right? He didn't even know what the origin was or Mystic was, so he's all kind of new to this. This doesn't come naturally to him. He has no idea what he's doing. So, is 16 almost as good as FF7 Remake? Again, Footloose, it depends on your own experiences. I feel. What you like in a video game. Like, some people don't like 16 because it's like Devil May Cry and not like an RPG. Because it's really hard to call 16 an RPG, even though Final Fantasy is known for an RPG. Because really, it's a single player game. It's a single player game with assists that you can't control. Right, like you know, that's why people say it's a very, very DMC like. If you're fine with Final Fantasy going in a different direction and going more combo fighting based single player type of game, then you'll enjoy it. If you're not open to that idea and you know you're someone who hardcore Final Fantasy has to be turn based or you know, I really prefer how it is in Remake. I don't like why is 16 like this. Whatever, right? And if you're okay with less RPG mechanics, even though I'm pretty sure that 16 got nominated for an RPG award, and again, it's really hard to call 16 an RPG. It really is. I don't know if I'd call it. I mean, I guess you'd call it an action RPG, but I mean, there's not much RPG in that RPG, I'll be honest with you. The most RPG in that game, I feel like, is just having a bunch of side quests. But anyway, so yeah, the best way I can say it to you really is, if you're okay with the DMC combat in a Final Fantasy game, I think it is a good story. For the most part, it does kind of go in a weird sort of different direction and is not as strong as like the first half of the game. Um, 16 to me is a game where it has very high highs, but it kind of has a lot of lows. And the lows is what kind of holds it back. But I'd still give it an 8 out of 10. At least from my first experience. You know? But you have to be open. You have to be open to 16 because they were clearly trying to do something different. They were like, let's make it a single party member game, really. And just have like DMC combos. Right? With summon abilities and stuff that you can do. And then the main thing about 16 really is the massive summon fights, right? It's like Godzilla fights, right? That is the big highlights of that game. It's the spectacle. I ended up liking the story for the most part, like I said, and I ended up really liking most of the characters, to be honest. It's different. It's also well, I'd say it's a dark Final Fantasy game. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll get my thought out, but you know, I'm trying not to do this because this is kind of a bit of a habit of me where I stop playing the game because I have a hard time talking about something and focusing on the game. I'm trying to do less of that. Anyway, so we get more done. So I apologize. It's my fault. I'll get my thought out in a minute. Are you the origin inside me? I need to get better at that. Yes, my name is Legaia. I am the origin of fire. If you had waited any longer to awaken me, you'd have been dead. I think he was dead. Oh, you guys conveniently here. Hi. You're not dead, Lang. Good job. Oh, Maya was worried. As long as she's just worried, as long as she's worried about me, as just a friend, just she's, you know, gentle heart, kind, and she's a caring person. Let's not go any further than that, because to be honest, I thought, well, like, Lang kind of needs to apologize. He was kind of talking to her rudely the first time they met, even though she literally healed him. But you know, I'm not gonna go any further than that. Is that your origin? Yes. Such power. Who would have thought the kid had this kind of power inside of him? Yes, I am the chosen one, kind of, sort of. So you finally awakened the giant within Lang. Giant. Is that why you brought me here? Oh, it is. Is it? I thought she brought me here for a lead on whatchamacallit. I hope that you would realize your potential as a mystic. Wow. I mean, it was kind of a life or death situation, to be honest. Your origin may be awake, but you're still a novice. You've got a lot to learn about fighting. Maya and Kazan joined the party. Oh yeah, Kazan's technically got a sword there. Anyway, you're talking and shit. I still can't believe that this was in me all along. Hey, get a move on, will ya? The master's already leaving. Yeah, master? You calling him master? It's better than calling him Pops, don't you think? If it weren't for him, I never would have even been woken up. You'd probably be dead. So you said. Ever 13 was very mixed, but I really enjoyed that game. Yeah, someone was following was replaying that. I think they like 13. Again, when the 13 crossover happened, master, huh? When the 13 crossover happened with Ever Crisis, there were a lot of 13 fans coming out being like I just want to see if there's anything in here. No? Any encounters? Well, I just killed that thing. Oops. Anyway, yeah, there are a lot of people coming out being like, I wish Square would remaster 13, and I was like, I thought I thought most people didn't like 13, but again, as you say, I guess it's just mixed, just like 16, you know. I mean, again, I watched Maximilian play 16, and initially when he played it, for the most part, he really enjoyed it and rated it pretty high, despite him saying like, yeah, there are some lows in this game, and the story sort of falls apart a bit towards the end. But after his initial playthrough, he's gone on record and saying that he doesn't really like 16 anymore, or at least he again, he gave it higher praise. Maybe he was just like on a high from the spectacle that it is 16, because there's a lot of spectacle in this game. So it's like, if you don't enjoy the spectacle, then 16 is probably not your type of game. But if you like massive spectacles and massive fights, you know what I mean, like cinematic shit, then you'll appreciate it for sure. You're late, kid. What do you mean? Where'd this guy's come from? Again, 16's a game where you have to be open to it. If you're someone who's played a lot of RPGs, you need to be open to it, right? Again, I think I watched someone who was a hardcore Final Fantasy fan, and they were hardcore in turn-based, and they straight up said the combat is not for them. But that is because to them, I don't know if they play other action games, but to them, again, they're someone who's like, look, I'm just gonna put hand on, you know, hand up. I prefer turn-based. But they also know that Final Fantasy hasn't been turn-based since 10, by the way. 12 wasn't a turn-based game. Neither was 13. Nor 15. So, you know, Final Fantasy hasn't been turn-based for years. But, you know, some people still moan about it not being turn-based. But anyway. So, Maya can't do anything, right? I'm just gonna do... Oh, that's right. I have 5 blocks now. Okay. Well, I might as well just look it up. Give me 1 second. Do I have a... Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Okay, there's 1 5 block we can do here. 1. Okay. Let's see. I think that's right. So let's do that. Yeah, Maya still can't do anything, so we do that. Yeah, like look at him. He's level 25. He's level 25. What? He's level 25. What? He's way higher than me. Okay. Let's try. Oh, you've already got 5 blocks as well. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, we're just gonna do random and see what happens. Nothing. He destroyed them. He destroyed them. Wait, what? Wait, do I not? Oh, am I dumb? Do I have no AP? Am I dumb? I think it was a super art. Am I dumb? Oh, I have no AP. That's why that didn't work. Meh. Alright. Is that it? Do I not have another one? Let me check. No, I do. I do have another one. I'm just dumb. Hang on a sec. I was gonna say, I was like, do I not have more? Have a look here. Or is that the only 5 one I got? Let's see. No? Let's try this. God. You. Oh, critical thrust. Oh, I get that by default. Okay. I get that by default. Okay. Nice.
You made me thirsty.
The old martial artist. There are more enemies? What's happening? Hmm?
Master? Why aren't you using your sword?
Master, he says. I'm not your master.
Always preferred to use my fists. I can feel the battle with more clarity.
You can even hear in his voice. It really, I think they
This
might
is
have gotten an,
a
you know, a
An old
potential.
student of mine,
A student?
Oh.
and in it thrived the spirit of my former student, Rouse. Which is why I must never ever lose it, for to lose it is to forget it.
That direction was a little rough, but you can kind of hear it. It sounds almost like a, you know, like maybe they got an Asian actor to voice him, right? That sounds like to me like an Asian accent, but why don't you ever use your sword? He's a martial artist, but the sword is kind of a, you know, a memento. It's important, right? It's important to him, so. But hey, we finally got another character who can do something. Sorry, Maya. You're on healing duty right now. That's what you are, Maya. You're on healing duty. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, at one point I did want to stream 16. I did. Maybe 16 is the type of game where if you replay it again, those highs don't hit as much anymore because you know it's coming. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you watch a movie, sometimes they have really great moments, and sometimes they don't quite hit the same when you watch them again. Maybe because you expect it. But I would argue that a good movie, right? A really, really good movie, you'll like those great moments no matter how many times you watch it. You know? But sometimes it be like that, right? Sometimes some things kind of hit you the first time and they don't really hit you the same way the second time, right? Like a one and done sort of situation. But I don't know. I'd have to go back to 16 to know, right? Would I feel the same way if I replayed it again, or would I not? Because, like I say, I like 16, but I have problems with it for sure, you know? I definitely do. Also doesn't help that, like, Clive is voiced by Ben, and Ben, Ben, a British actor, has a great voice that works for Clive really well. Well, I mean, most of the characters really are pretty much British, so there's also that, right? You got British voice actors. Also, Ben seems to be a really, really fun guy. Like, if you see him in, like, he does, like, some, like, Square Enix commercials now, and he seems like he really enjoys doing that stuff. He seems like a very silly person. He was also in Expedition 33. Specifically because the French were like, yo, we really liked you as Clive. Would you come and voice in our game? Pretty much, that's what they said. They were like, yeah, we really like this performance as Clive. So they were like, hey, do you want to voice in another RPG? You know? So, yeah, I guess I better have a quick look at some of Kazan's stuff. Again, just for the sake of moving on, right? Ooh, looking at the wrong combos there. Okay. These don't look like these. They don't look like these do anything specific though. They ain't got like any special effects. It look like. well, when we come to it, we'll come to it. Some movies and games are not the same when you know the twist. Yeah, again, it kind of depends, right? I would feel like a lot of Star Wars fans will always enjoy the old Star Wars film, even though you know the twists that happen in it, right? But again, I think that's just kind of a testament to the fact that those films are very, very good, right? But some movies and games do feel like they're very one and done, right? Like, once you've experienced it once, you feel like you're good and you don't need to experience it again. Not necessarily that it was bad, but it's just one of those things, right? Yeah, so I need to do that. Yeah, you do nothing. I think you were like, sure. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. I thought that was correct.
Finish so soon?
I guess it was. There we go. Nice. There's his new one. Oops. Speaking of films, I saw the latest Street Fighter trailer. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really see many films these days, but I kind of want to watch it because it seems like it would be very silly. It seems like it's going to be a very silly, fun film to watch. So I am kind of tempted to check it out when it releases. We'll see. Right, it does look like silly fun. I mean, again, I'm not even that deep in Street Fighter, right? Because I haven't really played much of Street Fighter myself. I know like about Ken, right, and Ryu and Chun-Li and Cammy for no particular reason, but I know these characters. I know them, but you know, I'm not that deep into it, you know what I mean, right? I know about like Bison and such, right, being like a villain character and whatnot, right? But my experience really comes from other people, right? Not so much myself, because I'm not really a fighting game guy. What did I do wrong here? Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Kazan's faster than me, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Okay. There we go. There we go. The double kick. I like the double kick. The low and the high. Oh man. Oh man. As a previous karate head, and watching so many like action films and martial arts films, Kazan is just like right up my street, man. You know, I love karate. I love martial arts, man. I almost wished I never went back on it, I'll be honest. But although I love Heavy Rain, nothing beats the first time playing it. Yeah, those are the is it David Cage? Is that right? The David Cage films, right? Sorry, games. I think. Is that right? Like he also done like Detroit Become Human and that, right? Yeah, I've never played those games. I have seen them. Like I've seen enough of the games to kind of get what the type of interactive. They kind of like interactive movies in a way, I suppose, right? Kinda. Oh no, back attack. Back attack. Take your time. No, Maya. Maya. Oh my god. That's not fair. That's not fair. Poor girl. Are they gonna kill her? Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, what? No way. No way. Oh man. Oh, I am so sorry, Maya. Jesus. Hopefully we can get you a heal. Jeez, they just went for you. Right, do we have anything else going on here? Let's have a look. What else we got? We've got. Heal yourself, Maya, and then big dog. Let's do. Oh, you got you got 6. I just realized. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Damn it! I'm looking at the wrong. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Nice. Not done. He's already dead. That's critical thrust, yeah.
Finish so soon?
Nice.
Try this. It's mine.
That didn't look like a wind blade, but
Yeah.
it was a cool combo. Alright. Now we're starting to get to the meat of the things, right? Maya, I need to level up. Maya. God, poor she is just not ready. She is just not ready for fights, man. Oh, Maya, I'm sorry, man. What can I really say? I am sorry. I notice how there's more enemies now that I have more party members in me. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like... It's fine.
Don't waste my time.
Also, there's talks about Sonic 4, actually. There was like a Cinema Comic Con or something. Cinema Con or something. And people have already been talking about it because I guess they're allowed to talk about it, where they were saying we got a little information on Sonic 4, and I mean, we know that Dr. Robotnik is alive because they've already showed it in the teaser trailer, but that theory that I had about Chaos Control might be correct. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a little Eggman tidbit that they did show about the movie, and I was like, Chaos Control, maybe. Yes, interesting stuff. All right, we got Lang. Let's go. We got Maya God. Martial artist man. We shall do. Right. Up. Is there anything else to do here? Not really. No. Not that I can see. Well, I mean, we can end with critical thrust, I guess. Sure. Damn. He's already dead.
Finish so soon?
He's so strong. Master is so strong. Okay. That's very similar to the other attack I did. Yeah, these guys are seem a little bit stronger as well. Oh my god, they are going after Maya. Maya block. Maya, oh my god, she blocked. Oh my god, leave her alone. You horrible, horrible people. You horrible, horrible people. You horrible creatures. Leave her alone. Oh my god. Alright, what we got? Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker done. Have we done double fist yet? No, we done double kick. We ain't done double fist yet. Up. And then... yeah, we'll just do that. That's all we need to do. That attack's kind of funny. Poor.
I get better as I get older.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you know, they say age comes experience, but like, you know, the more you do it and that. Double fists. Sick. Again, it was very exciting discovering this sort of stuff when you first play the game. Shadow activated chaos control during his sacrifice. Well, you do know that he's alive, right, Footloose? You do realize that the sacrifice was a fake out and that he's alive. You do know that, right? It was a fake sacrifice. They made you think he was dead, but it was like, come on. They weren't going to keep him dead, right? They do show that at the end of Sonic 3 that he's alive, so... you know he's alive, right? Yeah, okay. I was just making sure, because when you said that, I was like, well, I mean, yeah, but it was a fake sacrifice, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he grabbed the ring at the end, yeah. Well, yeah, so, okay, Footloose, my theory was, because, like, how is Eggman alive? People were saying it's not Eggman, it's Metal Sonic, because, again, in Sonic Heroes, Metal Sonic pretends to be Eggman, because he can do that, apparently. Some people were saying it's Eggman Nega, right? Some alternate universe Eggman. Some, like, somehow some Eggman in a different timeline. Well, we don't know, Footloose. That's just my theory. We don't know it's Chaos Control, but that's my theory, right? Because obviously the question is, how did Eggman survive? Okay. Slight spoilers. A little bit of tidbit spoilers. If no one wants to know this new information about Sonic the Hedgehog 4, mute now, skip this part, whatever, you know, well, you can't if you're watching this live, but mute now if you don't care. If you're okay with the little, it's a tiny little tidbit that they showed people that people are talking about. But if anyone does care about these minor spoilers, now's your chance, because it'd be better if I just explain the situation as to why I feel like my theory could be correct. But who knows? So, number one, we know it's all about time travel. We know this. It's pretty much confirmed at this point, right? They're literally in the teaser trailer talking about how Sonic's time is running out. It's absolutely going to be time travel. It's Sonic CD based. We've got Amy. We've got Metal Sonic, right? The one thing Shadow has not done yet is Chaos Control. What he is known for, it is his signature move in Sonic Adventure 2 is Chaos Control. That was the big thing. It's like, Chaos Control! And Sonic's like, what the fuck? You can do that? He didn't do it in the movie at all. I was like, where the fuck is Chaos Control? It's his iconic move. It's not there. What are they doing? And you know, my only thought was, I guess they're saving it. And I said, if Eggman survived, right? I said, if Eggman survived, I'm going to say that Shadow Chaos controlled. Right? Like, that explosion might not have necessarily have been it, right? It could have been a contained explosion of some sort. But I was going to say, what if Shadow accidentally induced Chaos Control? Because he hasn't shown it yet, right? Maybe Shadow doesn't know he can do that, but he does it by accident, right? I mean, he literally has the power to do it. So maybe that explosion could have potentially have been chaos control. Now, you can sit there and be like, but it's an explosion. Yes. But how did Robotnik survive? And here's the kicker. What they showed and talked about was this. They showed a small clip of Jim Carrey's Eggman coming out of the ship with because I was watching Black Man Comedy, and he literally said it was the ship that he was on at the end of Sonic 3 with the explosion. That implies that the ship was still intact or didn't completely destroy, but he's somewhere else. They don't know where he is. He apparently just walks off the ship and says like, Eggman, save the world, and he just walked off. And that's it. That's literally it. So he's in some location, don't know where he is, but he and the ship is somehow survived. Like, I bet the ship is probably wrecked, but where is he? Where did he go? How did he get there? Think about it. Why didn't he just like, if even if like somehow the ship survived, why didn't the ship just crash on Earth? It didn't. He got transported somewhere. Why did he get transported? The only thing that makes sense is chaos control, because chaos control can do that. Right? Also, the ship was being powered up by chaos energy, as well as Shadow trying to like stop it and contain it with his chaos super shadow chaos power. But they literally said that he walked off the ship. So the ship is still intact. How? Chaos control. It's the only thing. It's the only thing that makes sense is chaos control. How did Jim Carrey survive? How did Robotnik survive? How did the ship survive? He just walks off the ship and he's okay in some unknown location that they don't know. He's somewhere. He could have been teleported into the past, which is what I'm kind of thinking, because again, Sonic CD, time travel. Maybe the future, but I don't think so. My guess is he either got chaos controlled to the past, or he got, or the past / or he ends up at Little Planet. Now, this might be a deep cut. For those who are like, but it's still an explosion. Yes, I agree. But one, Shadow survived. And I know he's Shadow, but still, he survived. Number 2, Eggman somehow survived. Number 3, if you've never watched Sonic X, right, and it's a TV show, but we also don't know what they're going to borrow from, because they could absolutely borrow from TV shows. At the beginning, the literal first episode of Sonic X, you want to know what happens? Eggman has all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Sonic wrecks his machine with the Chaos Emeralds in it. Eggman's like, what have you done, you like blue rodent or whatever? And then what ends up happening is that Sonic accidentally, right, causes a malfunction with the emeralds, and a massive explosion happens, right? Like it just expands, and I don't know how Knuckles knows this. I think Knuckles says this, but like Knuckles is like watching from a distance. He's like, what's going on? And he's like, I think Knuckles said something like, that's chaos control. Basically, this massive explosion that was coming out was from the Chaos Emeralds causing chaos control. And that's in Sonic X. See where I'm going with this? That explosion could have been like Sonic X, and that could be a chaos control explosion. Could just be a massive chaos control explosion. That's my theory. We don't know it's true, but I'm just saying, as someone who knows a lot about this damn blue hedgehog, I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but as someone who knows, I don't know everything, but I know a decent amount, That's where my head is going. That it was just a 7 Chaos Emerald, massive Chaos Control. Just a massive one. Also, look at Sonic Adventure 2. When they stopped the arc in Sonic Adventure 2, Super Sonic and Super Shadow induce a gigantic Chaos Control. And what does it look like? Like this giant yellow circle that envelops the arc, right? And if I remember correctly, there is like a bit of an explosion, despite the arc being like warped out of space and then back in. There's a little bit of an explosion, and then it comes back in. So there is evidence, and that, you know, I mean, this has technically happened before, where there's been like a Chaos Control explosion. And essentially what happens in Sonic X, right, is that the 7 Chaos Emeralds cause a Chaos Control explosion. And it sends all of Sonic and his friends to the human world. Because they're not in the human world. They're in like in South Island or whatever, right? Metropolis, whatever. So, yeah, anyway. Sorry. Random tidbit of Sonic, but so that's my theory. My theory that's why Eggman is alive. That's why the ship is intact, because Shadow accidentally, you know, with the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds and potentially the ship itself, caused Chaos Control and sent him somewhere. I don't know how else Eggman could have survived. You know what I mean? We don't know where he is, but he teleported somewhere, and the only thing, as far as I can remember, that can cause teleportation is Chaos Control. So, you know, I haven't heard any other theories, but that's where that's it. That's literally it. It just a little tiny little bit of Eggman coming off the ship being like, yeah, I saved the world, and that's it. It's like, all right. I mean, for all I know, I could be wrong. He could be somewhere on Earth. He might have crashed on Earth. He could have. It could have just been a thing where, like, yeah, somehow he survived the explosion. And it's like, what? Without no, like, how, right? Again, I could easily be wrong, but you also have to understand, Shadow didn't do his iconic move throughout the entire movie unless he did it at the end without realizing he did it. Because at some point you have to oh, my camera is being a pain. At some point you have to introduce Chaos Control. It's iconic to Shadow's character. You can't not do that. I know the movie's sort of doing their own thing, but I also do think they want to appeal to actual Sonic fans. It feels like they're doing their research somewhat, right? So I absolutely think that Chaos Control will actually see it, and will be more of a thing, right? But anyway, Chaos Control is not what we're doing in Legaia right now, but imagine. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got anything else to work with? Excuse me, I've got enough points so I can do that move I want to do. Moon Flower, you can guard Maya and Kazan. You can do this. And that's it. Oh, I missed. Oh, the double back fist. That's what Goblin Dance is. It's the double back. The double back fist. Okay. Oh, that was just like a slow strike. And it puts him to sleep, or it can do. Well, you do that. You guard. And then we're learning all the moves today. Or I was gonna say, oh, should I leave it and have the game do it for me? But yeah. What? Let me have a look. Is there any free moves I'm missing? Let's have a look here. Oh, I haven't done lightning kick. Have I done lightning kick? It doesn't look like it. Yeah. Okay. And then let's have a look here. Does that do anything? Someone down. Down. No. Okay. Oh my god, he's missing everything. Okay. He's missing everything. Okay. The slow.
Right. Let's go.
Maya looking back. It looked like she's hurting her neck. She's looking back at Lang there. Don't worry, Maya. You'll be able to do some stuff soon. I can't believe I missed that. Take a look, Lang. Ah. Is this where we get to use your origins? Where does this cave lead? This is the Cave of Trials. Oh god. I trained here in my younger days. At the very back of the cave, there is a scroll that reveals a secret sword technique. Ah, is that the hyper arts? Ooh. I want you to get that scroll. You want me to get a scroll? I bet there's going to be monsters in there, dude. It may sound easy, but trust me, it's not. This cave is filled with monsters. You won't be able to get the scroll by yourself. You're going to need the cooperation of your origin. Cooperation? Stand over there. Let me dig up the earth for you. I remember this. Devon, you don't mind? Boom. Rise up. Convenient. Origins can do things like this. I'm certain that your origin has the power you'll need to accomplish the task. Whether you make it through the caves alive or not depends on how you use your origin. Damn. I'll wait here with Maya. Good luck. Good luck. You're going to need it. What? Good luck. I said good luck. Alright. Alright, buddy. Can we really do this? I can't go any further. This rock's in the way. Wonder if Legaia can do something about it. You could use Origin's power in a place like this. Press square. Press square. Okay. Oh, you want to do this now? Or press the square button. I did. I pressed my square. I pressed the square button like 50 million times. So this is Legia's power. Maya, what are you doing here? What's wrong, Maya? Hey, Lang. Maya's grown attached to you. God damn it. I don't think you're strong enough to make it through the cave yet. Take Maya with you. Rivers has the ability to heal injuries. I'm sure she'll be of great assistance. Alright. You can change characters in the dungeon. That's right. You want to run around as Maya? With her funny run? No, it's kind of adorable. I'm not going to lie. You want to do this? Look. Oh, Maya. She's precious. Bless her heart. Oh, man. Bless you, girl. Where are we going? Aww. It's right there. And I can't get it. Okay. Wow. Ooh, dangerous. Get him. Oh. Punch. Punch. Now I just got fists of fiery fury. Punch. Ew. Ooh. I don't like these creatures. I don't like them at all. Stand back, Maya. I got this. Maybe. I think. I got this. I think. Oh, well, I better build up, so let's try Battle Flash on you. God, Maya. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Crazy gas? Oh, no. What's that gonna do? Berserk! Oh, well. No! Oh, my God! Oh, that's bad. Holy shit, no! Wait, Berserk means I attack my party members? That's bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Can I run? Can I run? I don't have an answer to this. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is terrible. Won't let me leave. I'm fucked. Can I cure Berserk? I don't know. Hang on. Hang on. I don't think... No, I don't, do I? Point card. 1. I'm confused. Gives the enemy the amount of damage shown. You did save, right? I mean, technically I did. I did. But I think the last time I saved was outside of that area of the first cave. So we'd have to run down a little bit, but oh no. I don't have an answer for this, do I? Heal Maya and then just guard? Can I do that? Okay. I was like, is this confusion? Is this confusion or what? Do I always attack my party member when I'm in Berserk? Am I still in Berserk status, by the way? I don't know. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. It's gone. Okay. Please get an attack off. Yeesh. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Damn, Maya, you need to defend yourself. You need to defend yourself, girl. Seriously. What if I use Rivers' power? We're okay, we're okay. We're okay.
That one hurt.
Those status effects weren't exactly ideal. So Berserk, well, I'm learning, I suppose. So Berserk in this game means you might attack your party member. Is it random? So it's sort of like confusion, but I guess when you're confused, you can't do anything for the most part. Well, I guess it depends on the RPG, but from my experience, confusion, you just kind of do random shit because you're confused. Whereas, I guess, let's say Berserk in this game, I guess you might attack your party member, or you only, I don't know. But you can still use items. That was bad. I want to try something real quick. Oh, this is probably for something else. Okay. We're okay. But I don't have an item for this. I don't... Hang on. Do I have any way I can... Do I have a counter for any of this? I don't think I do. Does Maya? No, you have Venom. Yeah, so I don't have an answer for this anyway. That's annoying. Oh well, nothing I can do about it, I guess. Nothing I can do about it. I don't know which way to go. Oh well, that answered my question. So magic power, I assume, is just MP, right? Yeah. Now that I actually have MP. Wait. We're okay. I don't think there's another save, though. I don't think there's another save, though.
Here I go.
I think the last time literally was outside of the other cave, so. You know the deal. Gonna have to hope we don't get berserked, I guess. Okay. Very annoying.
All right.
Very annoying. Okay. Okay. So what if... Let's see. So if I do... There we go. Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. That's still a lot of damage, but that's fine. Stole Berserk draw. That's actually good. There's the double combo, by the
I
way.
gotta keep going.
There's a double combo, by the way. I chained 2 free combos together because I have enough blocks now, so I can enough art blocks so I can do that. So I chained 2 arts together. That's fun. When you can finally start doing stuff like that, that's what I say is quite fun. Dude, I legit do need to get more stuff, but they're not. I guess they're not really letting me. You know what? I won't heal then. We don't need it. Not yet. Save healing for when we're in critical. Wait, so let me check something. So is that? Oh, I was hoping that this would cure Berserk, but it gives the opponent Berserk. Yeah, it drives one into a frenzy, so... Yeah, I guess they just attack anyone. You know... They must tell you in the game what statuses do, right? Skills. Nicknames. We just have to see how we go, I guess. I like how though he was immediately like, ah, you're fine. Just don't die. And then as soon as we walk in, you know what? I changed my mind. Maya, you better go and help. Oh. It's a rock. Great observation, buddy. But I can't do anything with this. Oh. There's nothing else in here. Okay. Convenient. Maybe I need to level up. I don't know. Maya, you could help. Why can't you use your powers? Why can't you do magic?
Uh-oh.
Well, that's... Oh, this is the worst situation. This is... Uh-oh. You doing it again? I bet they are, aren't they? How much you want to bet? Okay. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Okay. You guard. But do I do that? Because they might attack him. Fuck me. Shit. I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm sorry, Maya. Hopefully they don't attack you. Oh, I'm dead.
That was nothing.
Maya, help. Please. Please, Maya. Please. Please. Maya. Maya, please. Please. No. I'm fucking dead. Oh my god. Maya, please. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. No. Please. Jesus. I don't like... Concentrate your flame with fist with aim and punch. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that. Alright. I'm bringing out the big guns. Screw it. Screw it. I'm bringing out the big guns. Bam. Yeah, you know what? When I think about it, this does kind of remind me of 16 in that sort of sense.
I gotta keep going.
Holy shit! I never really considered comparing the two. I mean, this obviously came out first, but Flame Burst Scroll times 2. Oh shit! Yeah, how funny. How funny. What does this do? Attacks an enemy with elemental fire magic. Okay, scroll with fire magic. Okay. Interesting. Wait. Oh, never mind. Do I go up or do I go down? Well, we don't go down, I guess. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's some similarities to it. How fun. How fun. I doubt 16 was like, we're going to take inspiration from a very obscure game called Legaia, but you know. But you know. Okay. You're missing. You're gone anyway, so we're fine.
No match for me.
Okay. Good block. Good block, Maya. Good block. Good block. I don't think... Is there any other moves with Aang? Aang? Lang? Aang? The Avatar? Legend of Lang? Let's have a look. I think I've exhausted everything for now. I mean, the only thing I've got is like Hyper Arts and the big one, which I can't do yet. The big one. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Just do that again. Ouch. These guys aren't messing around. It always makes me laugh when you miss.
I gotta keep going.
right? Because that's the thing. You do kind of have to be aware of that. That is part of the strategy. Is depending on the type of monster or opponent that you're facing, your hits might not, well, hit. You know, like if you do like if one of your attacks is like an overhead and the opponent is small, you would just straight up miss them. Right? You don't aim down. You have to literally use the command down to aim down. So again, and it's exactly the same if you have a flying enemy. If you have a flying enemy and you try to do like a low kick or a low slash, you'll just miss because the enemy is flying in the air. So you can only do like upper, like, you know, like high attacks. That is something that to be aware of. It doesn't happen all the time, but as you can see there, like those enemies, like when I did that combo, one of the hits just completely goes over his head. Because of the enemy's height, because the enemy is too small. So one of the attacks just goes over the head. I can't remember which attack it was in that combo, but you know, that is a strategy. That is a strategy. Right, well, there's a treasure chest down here. So we're going to go down here. And up. Oh, yeah, I meant to do that. Heaven's Gate. What is this? Magna Angemon? Like, what does this do? Temporarily prevents encounters with the enemy. Oh, it's holy water. I see. I mean, I don't mind getting encounters as long as I don't die. And I need the experience, so I don't. But that it's good. It's handy to have, right? It's your holy water. I need to get back to Dragon Quest VIII. Actually, I just haven't had the time, but I need to. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around. I know it costs a lot of MP, but I ain't gonna mess around. Nice.
There.
That was delayed. There. Also, because I love almost always talking about it. Well, that's the thing when you play a game, certain games and stuff. But like, Ever Crisis, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis is finally moving on to what people class as Disc 2. Which is basically after the Forgotten Capital. If you know, you know. Yes. They, I mean, Ever Crisis I like to class as kind of like Cliff Notes, where it's kind of like a highlights version, right? Where a lot of the stuff that you would do in an OG, like actually move your character around and stuff, you don't really do too much of that. Most of it you're just watching like chibi cutscenes and doing a couple of battles here and there. I can tell you this, the story, the chapter I've got up to now is after the northern the crater, and that's it. That so basically shit's gone down, if you know about OGFF7, and we're past the northern crater. We're past the moment in Junon. And we have now acquired our airship. So if you know what that is, I'm pretty sure Footloose will know what I'm talking about. That's where we're at now in Ever Crisis. And I do think it is a sign that soon we will definitely get that Part 3 trailer. I still think that it's I still think it's going to be Summer Games Fest. But I will say, whatever Croesus did with the Northern Crater, I'll give it up. It weren't bad. They did a pretty. It was pretty faithful to the original. That's all I'll say. It was pretty faithful to the original. I was impressed. Oh, that's right. Switch to Maya. Oh, I need to get closer. There we go. She brings life after all. Hell's Path. We've got Heaven's Gate and Hell's Path. Temporarily increases the encounter rate. I see. We can't do anything with this. Or can we? Oh, I think this is probably a... This is probably a Kazan thing, isn't it? Okay. So I guess we can come back to this at another time. Maybe. This game's no pushover there, is what I will say. I read that as Golduck, as Galduke. Yeah. Let's do... Yep. You know the drill, Maya? Oh, well. That went over the head. Damn, not enough because I missed. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Maya. Hang in there, Maya. Hang in there. Is it the right? Is there only... I guess there is. Only... checking something here. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. That's fine. What if I did... Okay, what if I did... And then... Oh, no. Okay, hang on. What if I did... Oh, that doesn't work like that, does it? No. No, you God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, that killed. We're fine.
How's that?
That killed. That's fine. Which one was that? We check. No, not left. Okay. Okay.
There.
Yeah, the missing is actually why I'm not taking them out in one go. So, I'm trying to be aware of what moves are doing that, right? And trying not to go for moves that, well, do that if I can help. The healing is coming in clutch. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, hello. Yeah? Ah. Scripted encounter. I was trying to fist them up the butt. Flame fisting.
Haven't noticed us yet.
Yes, indeed. I don't know what. Oh, that way. There's no way. Oh, that. Oh, it's because. Okay. Right. Sorry. If I do this though. Let's just see. Maya, let's try that. Okay. That's where the mist was. Okay.
Take that.
One's down. Let's have a look at this item. Let's see what it does. Damn! That did a lot of damage. Just dropped a little nuke on him or whatever, right? Like fire nuke. Like, jeez. Just firebomb and bam. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That had some power to it. Damn. Alright. Do I dare? Do I dare? Also, who's opening and closing these gates? Hello. Oh, charisma. Love, which bears love blossoms? For what? I ain't about to riz up Maya. I told you about this, man. I ain't risen up Maya. Is this the right way? Dude, I have no idea where to go. I have no idea where to go. I want to go the wrong way first to get all the treasure, if I can help it.
There I go.
There I go. Well, I can use this. It doesn't kill though, right? Yeah, it's just for one. Okay. Is that a waste? Well, I'm gonna use one, and then I'll guard. That's what I'll do. Boom. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. You know. So I missed with the right strike. Okay. That does good damage though. What was that?
I gotta keep going.
Yeah, well, now you finally got your origins, you know. Yeah, your Legend of Legaia origins. There's nothing up here? Okay. I think that's just a bait, so I can do this. Burn. Attack oil. Attack oil. Raises attack power during battle. Okay. Okay, this feels like the right way. Let me go the other way. There might not be nothing, but I need to know. In case I miss some treasures, and I don't necessarily want to have to come back here if I don't have to, right? That's not good. It's less than ideal. Maya, please don't die. Please don't die, Maya. Please don't go after 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 Maya. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Crazy gay ass. Now you're berserked. Oh, no. Well. God, Maya. Okay. So, oh my god, there's so much damage. Yeah, okay. So when you're berserk, you just attack anyone. Okay.
That was nothing.
Uh-oh. Can he attack now? Oh, he can. Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to run. Okay. Okay, one's down. Being ambushed is pretty brutal. God. Oh, are you dead? Yes, you are. You're a bit late, Maya. You're too slow, girl. The problem is, she literally cannot attack. She literally can't. So, I have only one choice. Run or use an item to bring Lang back. Literally. Would she... The problem is, would she survive? I don't know. They have a choice. Don't have a choice. Sorry, Maya, you were too slow. You were literally too slow, girl. Literally too slow. What can I say? It's unfortunate, but...
It's mine. It's mine.
This is pretty intense. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is I gotta pay attention, you know. I gotta sit up, even though we're gonna have to end the stream soon. I need to sit up. I need to pay attention. Holy shit. This game is not messing around. Oh, I need more magic powder. Jeez, this is what I get for exploring. Maybe I do less encounters. I don't know. Maybe I do. Just because I'm like underprepared. I should have just went left. Well, that's what I get, I suppose. Should have just went left. And I wouldn't have had to backtrack. Well, we're going to try and finish this dungeon if we can. Okay. I don't mind. These guys are fine. These guys are fine. These guys are fine.
Let's roll.
I can handle these lot. Little backflip kicks. Wah, wah, Meh. Oh yeah, I'll be going to see the Mario movie this Sunday, so I guess maybe I'll let you guys know what I think next week, or maybe I won't. Unfortunately, because Maya can't attack, I have to rely on Lang taking these guys out, like, you know, turn by turn sort of basis, but that's the only unfortunate thing, really, is you have to wait a bit to get Maya to actually get her abilities, you know? She is just there to heal you, and even then you almost don't want to do it in battle, because obviously healing means it sacrifices her guard, and she has like no HP, so she can die very easily, right? Like, to me, it scares me, right? Maya scares me because she's so fragile. It does kind of remind me of Jessica in Dragon Quest 8. She's so freaking fragile, dude. I do think, right, I'm sure she'll eventually get like better defense and stuff. I might even, who knows, when I can equip her with stuff, I might even do that. I might even build her to, I might just like try to buff her say a weakness, but like, you know, her what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I guess weaknesses, I guess. Like, strengthen her weaknesses, right? If I can like maybe buff her HP, buff her survivability, right? I might just do that. You know, I might just focus on survivability. Because she is a mage after all. You wouldn't know it, but she is. Okay. Oh dear. Fire will reveal the path. How convenient. How convenient. Okay. How convenient. I have fire. Oh no, it's one way. I wonder if rivers can... I wonder if rivers can regrow that. What was that? Avarice Jewel. Item increase. Okay. Sleep Guard. Ooh, hang on. Lang maybe? Can I put that on? No, it's too heavy. So I'm at... Well, no, I'm at 55 and that's 10. I can put this on, right? Yeah, I can, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No. I was like, can she bring it back? No. Once it's burnt, it is burnt. Where am I going? I'm already lost. I'm like, where am I going? Yeah, this might go on a little bit longer. I have no idea how long this is. God, I hate ambush in this game. Oh God. It's so brutal. Maya, please. Please don't go after Maya. Leave her alone. Okay, yeah, go after me. Go after me. It's fine. Yeah, leave Maya alone. Leave her alone. No, 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 no. Leave her alone. Stop picking on her. Fine, you fuckers. I don't really want to do this, but I'm doing it. You wanna ambush us then? Taste my fiery wrath. Yeah. I'm a fist and flame you. There you go. Get fisted. Don't clip that.
No problem.
Now get overconfident, Lang. You only just learned your origin power. Whatever's. Blind cure. Okay. Perfect. First. Another Heaven's Path. Yeah, I mean, I am thinking about it. Oh, that's good. I was like, I wonder if there'll be any sort of graphic that represents the holy protection, and it does. It's got like a little spoofy blue effect going on there. I like that. That's good. Where am I going? I'm lost. This is a long path. But I guess it is a dungeon, so... Let me guess. There is only one truth. Yeah? Is there any hint? There's only one truth. A path? No. Do I have to light them all? I'm trying to remember the... Oh. Oh, it's just one. Okay. It's just one. Well, I didn't know that. Are we there? Did we do it? Secrets of Fang. A Raging Fang. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hyper Arts, my boy. There we go. Our first Hyper Art. Oh, so we were at the end. There was no boss. We did it. Well, okay. I don't know if there's going to be a boss in a minute all of a sudden, but... We did it. Yay. We got it. Yeah. Master? What's the Skyfang school? I already learned it. It's fine. I told you to get the scroll. I didn't say anything about reading it. Wait. So if I hadn't used it, he would have said something different. Oh, that's good detail, actually. Alright, that's good detail. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't say you could read it. It's a style of sword fighting that I mastered. It allows you to infuse your sword with your inner fighting force. Since you've already looked at the scroll, you know that it contains the secrets to a technique called Raging Fang. Like the smithy tempers steel, so too must you temper your... Oh. My light died. Okay. That's fine. We're about to wrap up anyway. Devote yourself to mastering this technique. That's weird. It usually lasts longer than 2 hours, so I don't know why it died. Strange. Looks like you've learned Raging Fang quite well. Wait, looks like you've learned it? I haven't even used it yet. You shouldn't have any trouble learning more advanced techniques in the future. Okay then, let's all head back. Yeah, I need to wrap up. My lights died. Even my light is saying it. Kazana's joined the party. Yeah, I need a save. I need to go back and save. We got the raging rage. Rage boom. Do it must be done. Let's try it out. Can we do it? Yeah, we should be able to. Hyper Fang. Let's do that. My God. Kasan. Now that you're back into the party, what do I want to do with you? Let's see. Well, you've got a bunch of stuff, so let's do. Let's not mess around. Let's do Cannon Blast. Damn. All right.
It is done.
It is done. Straight into it. Oh, so it's just like a massive swing. I guess that's fine. Lights out, lights out, lights out, lights out. Do you think we need that more of that in the Sonic movie? Footloose? We need more of Jim Carrey's Eggman just spouting random one-liners from from games like Shadow the Hedgehog. Lights out, lights out, lights out, lights. That's clearly what we need. We need more of that. So what have I got? Am I missing anything? I've done Moon, done Lightning Kick, Moon Split, Critical Hit. Is that it? Yeah. Jawbuster, Goblin Dance. Have I done Fever or Wind? I haven't done Fever or Wind. But we'll do Deadly Hands, right? No. Wait, are they all 5? Up, down, right, up. That one. No, I'm done. That's 4. Sorry. Okay. Watch out! Ooh. Kind of like a chop. Okay.
You made me thirsty.
Confidence. Yes, more repeated quotes. Nice. Nice. Yay. Okay. This game's stressful. Oh my god. Yeesh. Maybe I did need to level up some more. I don't know. Maya, I need your help. Oh man, Kazan's just kind of carrying. I'm not gonna lie, man. Oh, level 25. I don't think he's leveling up anytime soon. Okay, we need to get a moment where we can save, please, soon. Say, Lang, this aqualyph you're looking for. What exactly is it? Let's see. It floats in the air. It's very shiny, and water comes out of it. It's a rock. A shiny rock that floats in midair, and then water comes out of it. You wouldn't try to fool an old man now, would you? No, it's real. A rock that makes water? It can only be one thing. The Azure Stone. You know what it is? Why'd they give Rivers... Can we talk about... What are they giving, like, Rivers, like, this hourglass figure for a water spirit? Like... it's just an outline, right? It's just like an outline. They don't have like a physical form. It's just like a element spirit, like just all water. But like, why are they gonna give her like an hourglass figure? What are we doing here? You know, what are we doing here? You know of it? Yes. When I was held captive in Doplin's castle, I remember the bishop bragging about it. I see. Doplin Castle. That's where they locked me up. You're sure that's where it is? I don't think we should go there. But why did Gold Eyes steal it from your village? What does he plan to do with it? If we find that stone, we might find Gold Eyes too. Yep. Master? Let me tell you something, Lang. He's like, whatever did that, you ain't ready for whatever did that. I like the scenery here. The sunsets here were especially breathtaking. But I can't enjoy the sunset anymore. The eerie mist covering the mountain has made it impossible. In order to get back the mountain I love, I must join you. I plan to fight this gold-eyed devil that's disrupting the balance of things. Maya's like, yeah, me too, even though I don't do anything right now. You fight to protect your village. Maya and I protect nature. We fight for different reasons, but our target's the same. You mean our goal's the same, but sure. How about it? Yes, because, I mean, if it weren't for him, we literally wouldn't have our true origin power. And he's a cool old martial arts dude. He's like a hermit, right? You know, he's like, ugh. And he's actually not like a perverted old master either, I don't think. He's a respected guy. Absolutely. Do I want the martial artist on my team? Absolutely. Do you even need to ask me? We're going back to the castle, are we, already? We'll leave right away. I ain't leaving, bro. I'm in the stream. Oh, there he is. There's Kojiro. Oh, sorry, Kenjiro. There he is. Huh? You going somewhere, Kazan? Look at this guy. Yes, and I don't think that I'll be coming back. Thanks for all you've done for me over the years, Kenjiro. You wanted that pot, right? Go on, take it. Everything in the house. Wow, really? He's like, yeah, I'm never coming back. Really? You're going to give me the pot? Even the hanging scrolls? I won't have any use for them where I'm going. Anything you think is valuable, you can buy. I was hoping to get some traveling money, but never mind. Alright then, shall we go? Alright. He's like, yeah, you can have it. Back to the castle, eh? Get our revenge on those, on that horrible girl. And her, pompous brother, you know? Alright. That was a session. Christ. I mean, I might have to do a little bit of grinding, I don't know. I might even be able to get some equipment for Kazan. We'll see. But oh lordy. Alright. Well, I'm in the darkness right now, so oh man, maybe this is just how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, this sort of playthrough, I don't know, but oh well, I mean, I like a challenge. It makes it interesting, I suppose. Shit. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm sure once we get some momentum, hopefully. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We should be back next Friday, hopefully, unless something comes up. We'll continue more Legaia then. So, yeah. Other than that, hope you guys have a good weekend as always.